He lost the football, and it's picked up.
They got to return that.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So the Eagles now, they'll be in great position here to start things out. They'll be led out by the reigning Super Bowl MVP in his fourth.
Bro, you can't challenge nothing in this game, bro. What's the point of having it there?
Here now, it's Patrick Mahomes.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Complete. Great way to convert on third. 1 yards the play.
And the Giants first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll get this.
Bro, how did he miss that block, bro?
As he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, Dobbins. And he's got this down to the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
There on the tackle. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Trenton Cannon, his first carry of the ball game. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
A gain there of 21 yards. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover, too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the 2nd level, and now you've got a big place to run the football.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
From the 36, Mahomes. He'll get this to Eckler. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah,
So you're telling me that
get the same credit for it, and it won't help them.
this shit is so trash.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 46. Working from the gun.
Let's go.
It's brought in here by Willie Snead. A gain of...
Nigga hurt though, ain't
Surprised they're
Two
throwing the
injuries.
football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it.
Starting right in.
Because now everyone gets locked in.
And
confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they'll look at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, just keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Running on first down, Eckler. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Offside defense.
So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
Mahomes firing complete. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Complete to Willie Snead. 4 yards on the pickup.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead he lost. Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal.
A 28-yard attempt.
Bullock's kick is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead.
Eagles 3.
So they get the 3 points, but they've now had 3 trips into the red zone, and that's all they've come away with.
And in the NFL, the way they measure red zone efficiency and success, did you score touchdowns on those drives? That's first and foremost. Getting points, that's the second measurement. So by that measure, they haven't done very well. They've got to figure that out.
The Giants going to take over again on offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
And we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. It's a first down on a gain of 10. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
39-yard line.
On 2nd down now, Dobbins, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was taken
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. This will be caught by Brown. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
3rd and 3.
On third down, here's Eckler. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 7 yards the pickup. First down, Philadelphia.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
This pass into the arms of Snead. And down inside the 15 he goes. Yards there and an Eagle first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Calvin Ridley.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jalen Smith in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Out of the gun now on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Cyprien. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Third down pass.
So it's third and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Slant pass to Boyd. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's complete to his tight end Higbee. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Now it's Mahomes again. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Tyler Higbee in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
He
That's
what?
a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before...
What did he say he was?
Let's see if they decide to kind of sweep kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff. They're going to want to give up a big play right before the half.
Hey, what's the score of that game?
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Look.
Travis Benjamin on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10.
Now that asshole can't hear.
At the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Bitch, what's the
one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Oh yeah. No, I'm too busy losing my game right now.
With the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
What, that one?
On 1st down, Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. And
Why he lead a party?
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Is he losing?
Now Mahomes. He uncorks it for Snead. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Willie Snead. His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9, 3, that meant fly route, go, look out. And that was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this will make it into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And across the
That's trash, bro.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
I need this nigga to get his speed up. Oh, sure.
On 2nd down, Dobbins. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front, that's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game and they know it helps their team.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got a man, it's Brown. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. To throw, it's Mahomes. Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzomah. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here is Eckler. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
A gain of 5.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Mahomes now to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. And this is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24 yards.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
A 7-yard pickup.
Another run here to Dobbins. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. So here are the Eagles to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
So
That's one of those in-between spots where you like to rely on analytics.
Oh, that
did
sucks.
you like the decision to go for it?
Frankly, I did because
I'm mad as hell.
But that the analytics.
I got one of the best lines, and they can't do shit.
That's got to marry up a little bit better because that one felt like an analytics call that someone didn't have confidence in. You know, normally this coach...
It's funny, I could knock a nigga 8 yards back, but he won't fumble.
They'll run here with Eckler, and he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
No, I'm talking about a tight end. You can literally hit a tight end 8 yards back, and they won't fumble.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup.
I'm just ready to get this game over with. I'm losing 24-0.
On EA Sports. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they
Yeah, you can change it after you win the state championship.
Looking good on this drive. It's a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
I mean, I'm not the state championship, the national championship. And once you go to the NFL,
when you talk about a 300-yard passing game, to me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Austin Eckler, his first touchdown here, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Really good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Set down to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
3 plays and out. It's 4th.
They snap it to Herbert. And it is incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And stopped a few yards shy.
This is pissing me off.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line.
Hey, the computer disrespectful. It's stay up 31-0, and this is the 4th quarter, and they tried to go for it on 4th and 1.
From his own end zone, Herbert. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that's going to be incomplete.
How are they pulling this out his hands, bro? That shit is pissing me off.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Bet. Cool.
They'll run here with Dobbins. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And they'll get him down short of 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
A gain of 7, but it's 4th down.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And they're going to get the 1st down here across the 15-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. He's been tough for this defense to handle, over 100 yards. You kind of knew that they were going to him on that play, didn't you?
They certainly did. That's one of those situations where you simply say, my best runner over my best blockers. Let's go ahead and pick it up. And I don't care if they know it on the other side. Here we come, and they got it done.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A.J. Boye up to make the tackle.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
It's not my playbook. Wow.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
The 16-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins, and he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, Herbert. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
New York ready to go again offensively. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. And it's
on 3rd down. Dobbins. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Dobbins. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and...
One last throw here for Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Eagles, they move back over 500. And now they get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
I've been grinding since a youngin', they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a youngin', since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act? I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. Now I get it go.
I heard the flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one.
Oh.
This for the ones that think I'm joking. This for real. Lightweight bust off half a. Yeah, I'm sweating, baby. Must be all them happy meals. I don't know how happy feels, but damn, I'm tryna find you. Say I got sex appeal. I think it's 'cause I work. Got a gun, I'm ready to race. No, don't fear none. I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one. See it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on. I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's split. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's split. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. Way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich, then went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, how she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain.
That's it. You peel his muffin cap back blue. Bruh,